Hey, what's up, guys? It's your girl Kayla, always coming to you with a positive word because there's nothing better than that. But I'm gonna switch it up today and I'm gonna be talking to you about some serious, real topics and things that I've been talking about on my live. I did a live just now on Facebook. I'm trying to get the gist of it and trying to post it on, do a live on Instagram and on Facebook at the same time, but we'll get there. That's all we got to know. We will get there. But today I came across a post that I follow. One of these, this gentleman, and really hit home. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is so true. This is really true. And the quote said, I'm so thankful I didn't end up with what I thought I wanted. And how true is that? Like, if you look at your life, what do you think God, what do you think the universe for stopping and not letting it go into your next chapter of your life? Ask yourself those questions. I thank God for a lot of things that didn't happen in my life. I thank God for the moments in my life that I thought I wanted what I wanted, but ended up not being everything I wanted. And sometimes I think about myself and I say, there's so much stuff that I go through on a daily basis and that I suffer with, but I've always kept it hush hush. And because, we don't do that. We don't express how we feel. And we don't open up about what we go through in our life because that's a no-no. And society don't want to hear that crap. They don't want to hear about your depression. They don't want to hear about your anxiety. They don't want to hear about what you got to go through. So guess what? We always keep it locked up in a box and we don't talk about it. We don't openly talk about our struggles because nobody wants to hear it, or we'll talk about it and then it will be turned around for a negative purpose, and you'll feel little or next to nothing, or you felt like you should have just kept it to yourself. But we're living in a time that it's becoming a problem, though. It's becoming a problem because we are allowing ourselves to be so depressed, walking in so much pain that we are literally seeing young people and people in general commit suicide, slip into depression, have anxiety, and feeling like they're all alone in this world. And that's a lie, because you're not alone. You were never alone, and you're never meant to be alone. You're called to be great and do great, and just because today was a bad day doesn't mean tomorrow will be. And we always have to keep in mind that we are not alone. You are not alone. Every day I wake up and every day I feel like it is a choice. I make a choice to look at myself and see nothing but greatness. I have a choice to allow myself to walk in the destiny that's rightfully mine. And you have to choose to walk it. You know why I say that? Because not every day you're going to feel 100%. Not every day you're going to feel like you can conquer your fear. Not every day you're going to feel like you want to look in the mirror because you feel like you're not pretty enough today. You're not going to want to be yourself today because Natasha said you just too crazy when you are yourself. So we begin to wash away who we are. And that's when we become so desensitized in our own feelings, because we allow people and we give people so much power over our life. And I went through what I went through in my life, and I look at it now and I'm like, wow, like sometimes I can't even believe I've overcame that. Sometimes I can't believe that I literally survived that horrible moments in my life. But I did. And there were people in my circle that I was blessed to have in my little team, my circle, to tell me, Kayla, you're wrong, you're worth it, keep fighting, keep doing it. But many of you guys don't. Many of you guys don't have that support system. Many of you guys don't have that person you can trustfully come to talk about what you're going through, what's on your mind, what's your dreams, what's your goals that you're scared to go after. And a lot of times we begin to feel like we're the only one. Just this past weekend, I was going through one of the darkest moments of my life. One of the darkest moments recently in 2020, and I felt like, oh my God, it's 6 days into 2020, and already life is just punching me, and I'm receiving KOs. Like, I'm knocked out. Like, that's it. I'm tapped out. I don't have what it takes. I'm done. Here you go. Like, I ain't doing this. But then again, I'm telling myself this is going to be my 2020. I got to go out and get it. I got to go out and do it. But yet again, I'm allowing my circumstances, I'm allowing what I'm going through to determine my whole 20. Like, come on, shake yourself off, girl. And just yesterday, I was just so dark. Like, my parents called me and they were telling me, encouraging words and uplifting me, and I didn't want to hear it. And just the sound of their positivity irritated my soul. And it's funny now because you might laugh at it now, but sometimes we have to have those people, or even ourselves, be raw and real, and tell us what we need to hear, and tell us that you are beautiful, that you don't need to change who you are to get the attention of a man, of a woman, of whoever. You have to be buff because these girls like buff rich guys and people that got money. Let me tell you something. Money comes and goes, guys, but who you are is more valuable than what you got in your pocket. You are more valuable than the dollars of this world. You are worth more. You are so talented, so brave, so amazing that nothing should ever stop you from accomplishing what you want to do. Stop bullying yourself. Stop telling yourself what you're not, what you can't do, what you're not willing to do, what everybody else is so much smarter than you. Let me tell you something. I have been called stupid all my life. I've had teachers call me dumb. I've had people call me not smart enough for that job. I've had family members that said, oh, you ain't gonna amount to nothing. You should just marry a white, old, rich man. And that's so stereotypical. Like, why would you tell that to somebody? But all those moments in my life, and I could go on and on, all those moments in my life, little did I know will create such an amazing Kayla that I see today. And even though I struggle, and even though I go through what I go through, because I do, we ain't gonna sit here and lie and say my whole life is a bed of roses, because it ain't. But I'm proud of who I am. I'm thankful that I was rejected, and I'm thankful that relationship didn't work out, because it wouldn't have brought me to the person that I am today. I'm thankful for that move I didn't make, or that decision I didn't, go through, because it would have been more hurtful and detrimental to my growth in my future than anything else. I'm thankful for always believing in myself when I thought I wasn't. You need to dig deeper, and sometimes you won't have a crowd with you. Sometimes you won't have the people, hanging around and cheering you on. It's going to be a lonely road. But you are